Hey, just thought I would give a quick open box opening review, if you will, of a gun safe that I just got. This is actually my first, I'll say, large size gun safe. I have a little handgun one, but preparing for some other things. So, anyways, this is not about how to buy the best gun safe or anything like that. I'm new to this. I did a little bit of research. I just kind of came to the conclusion for me and my needs, simple and relatively inexpensive is going to be fine. I'm not trying to protect my stuff from a 4 hour fire or from, burglars who come with all the necessary tools and are prepared to take everything. I live in a relatively safe neighborhood and everything else, so I I got something that I felt like would work, and right now it's on sale. It's this is early Black Friday sales at Academy Sports, so it's like $300 off, which is kind of nice. Anyway, so this is the Sports Afield, which I think is still kind of a funny name, Afield. But anyways, Sports Afield. I forget which model it is, but I'll flip this around and show you guys what's going on. This actually, let's see. Do I have the So, the 20 gun fire and waterproof safe. Here we go. That's what this one is. Um, and so when I got there to Academy Sports, one of the feet was messed up, and but then we noticed that not only was the foot messed up, but it was the bottom had been damaged. So they had to go back and get me another one. Well, I just got this all opened up, and this is messed up. Now, it's not really worth it to me to try to take this thing back for this little piece. I could probably fix it, but also, if you can see, it's basically a fiberboard. It's not; these aren't real wood, and that's why that broke right there. It's a weak spot, obviously, in the way it was in there. Something, moving it around. So just be aware that this is basically fiberboard. Now it doesn't have to hold a whole ton of weight. It's really dividing and that kind of thing. So not super concerned about that. It is kind of cool. It's got outlets in here. Apparently that's for, if you want a humidifier or whatever, or dehumidifier, excuse me. But it also already has LED lights in there. And so there's that obviously an outlet on the back, and I've got this plugged in the back. And also, by the way, this is not where I'm going to leave it. I mean, you can see it's a little messed up, but I'm just kind of getting it figured out for right now, and I'm going to move it to its permanent place later once I get that squared away. But it's kind of cool. There's a lock, or to reset your lock right inside there. It's kind of nice. It comes with a couple keys. That was one of the key things that I really wanted was manual operation. The ability for manual operation comes with all. We got two handgun little spots, a couple zipper pouches for things. Thought that was kind of nice. This is kind of thin. I mean, it is steel, it's been powder coated, but it'd be nice if that was a little thicker. But this is the regular price on this, I think, is 800. Yeah, 900. The regular price on this is 900. And so right now it's on sale for 600. What do we got? Fire rated for 40 minutes. Waterproof for 7 days. It is white. I would have preferred black, but they just didn't have this one in black. Maybe that's why it's on sale. But yeah, so it's got the digital code and the key override manual operation is behind this. So if you get in a jam, that's how you do that. But otherwise, one of the other things that's just super weird to me. With all the different ways that you could do this, this screw, I mean, it's like it's cockeyed that way, and I don't understand why it was done that way, other than to be cheap, because they already had those screws. I mean, these right here, okay, this is nice. I don't get it. I don't understand that. So, anyway, is there anything else? Nothing else. I'm not going to show the key here, just so somebody doesn't try to go and make their own key, you know. But anyway, but you can see again, so these screws are just sticking out like that, so you know you have to move those around a little bit, but that's kind of annoying. It does have, you know, some. This is the idea with this. It'll. I think, is it supposed to sit that way? No, I guess it sits this way. It'll sit this way, so you can put your long guns up that way. And what's funny is, honestly, I don't even know. Oh, maybe is this supposed to go on top? Oh, it's supposed to go this way somehow, I think. 'Cause I think it goes over the top of these things. So I don't even know what that's supposed to be for. Have to look at the manual. All right, had to come back in here and add something that I just realized. These were already in here, and based on that, and based on this, I don't think I'm upside down. Maybe I am. But, because I didn't put the metal, I didn't put these on. These were already here. Okay. But these are not the same height off the bottom. Let's see here. Sorry about my camera angle here. Well, maybe they're closer now. Let's see. Let's get a tape measure. We are about 3 inches. Here we are about 4 inches. So you can't simply count the number of holes up to measure and make sure that you're level. And I don't even know that it can be level since they're not at the same mark. So I might have to take these off and you know, put them in a different spot. So there you go, buyer beware. All right, here's phase 3, I guess, of this video. I'm trying to put it together to get my shelving in order and whatnot, and not the easiest thing. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I ended up, like, I didn't want to have to move all of these brackets. These brackets over here are 3 inches up, and these over here are 2 7/8. So I'm like, I'll make this side 2 7/8 so it fits here. And I'll make this side 3 inches so it fits over here. All good and whatnot. And I figured out, well, maybe some of you guys watching this already figured this out, but I'm still a bit of a newbie. These metal brackets are supposed to be just basically better for weight bearing. Obviously, if you've got a bunch of ammo on one of these shelves, you want good weight load or weight bearing. But the problem with these is where they end up sitting is not necessarily the same as where one of these other things is going to end up sitting. I mean, it looks like it's pretty dang close, but it's not 100%. And you can see that screw sticks out. See if it'll focus, right? And so I'm doing a little test fit, and I mean, you can see that, you know, I'm off here. And I have to come under the screw over there, but now there's no way for me to try to come under. Let's like slide this thing out, move it around, trying to get it. Oops, I'm not doing a very good job videoing and doing it at the same time. That screw right there, right? See, I'm touching. I'm on it up here, so I'm off. So this thing needs to come up. This metal bracket. I'm touching here, but I'm not touching that one. So both the metal brackets need to slide up a little bit. And maybe that's why it has a little slide hole right there. But still, the screw is going to be sticking out, right? And that's going to make it tough still to install these things. So it seems like there'd be a way to have a little bit different sort of a bracket that for weight bearing purposes. But I don't know. We'll see how she goes. All right, and the nearly finished product. A couple other interesting things to point out, I guess. So I'll show you here. So I've got my shelves and stuff in. I don't have the top one on yet because that's the one that was bent, and I'm gluing it, letting that hold. But I was doing some test fitting, and because these over here are off by like 1/8 of an inch from these over here. Anyway, long story short, for some reason, this one just wouldn't be at the right spot for it to fit on this and everything. So I ended up just drilling a new hole, like right in between two of those things right there, just so it'll fit the right way. Also, I figured out too, you really have to have the screw in the top so that, I don't have it here, so that these will slide right underneath it. If this screws in the bottom part of it, it just pokes into this too much, and it won't. It just won't fit because it's a poor design. But then also, so this is the bag that I use for my. Oh yeah, and I'm rocking the socks and sandals. I'm in my garage. Anyways. This is my bag that I take if I'm going to go shooting or something like that for my handgun. I've got, I've got some ammo in here, and I've got my ears. And this is the case that the gun came in. Oh, I'm falling over. That's the case that the gun came in. I just threw it in there just to hold it there for now. I got some other things around here, but I was going to throw it in here just for now. Yeah, that doesn't quite fit there. Like it won't. I mean, I could maybe squeeze it in, but like I've got some of my oh sorry, I gotta unzip. Here we go. I got a gun lock in here. I got some things, but just the width of this with these two things, and I mean there's nothing in this pocket really. It will barely squeeze in to here. So keep that in mind in terms of what you're trying to store in this thing. I'm gonna have to keep it, up here. I can do it up here, obviously, once I have the thing set. However, that wasn't necessarily what I was planning on. I'm gonna have to keep it in there because we're going through the foster process, and so while we go through all that, I'm gonna have to keep it locked up as long as there's ammo in it. Obviously I can take the ammo out and then I don't have to keep it locked up. I'll just put it on top. But anyway, again, just something to be aware of, and thinking of this. So what's the width on this thing? Where'd my tape measure go? So your opening is 13.5 inches. Interior 18 inches, and about 14.5 deep. So 13-inch or 14-inch opening, 18 inches total, and then we said what, 14 deep. Um, yeah, 14 deep. So, and then the overall height, I think was like 55 inches or something like that. Um, I don't think height is usually as big of a deal as the width and whatnot. So, again, just some things to be aware of. I didn't entirely consider that stuff when I got this. I don't know that it would change my mind. Now I think this will suit me just fine for what I'm trying to do. I think I'm gonna be able to store the things that I need to, and yeah. But anyway, I wanted to kind of show some of these things. There's definitely some manufacturer design type things that I think could be improved in this particular model. But overall, it seems like a pretty good value at the sale price, $600. And if you sign up, it says if you sign up for their email list, you get 10% off of all kinds of things. But apparently, it's only $20 off of GunSafe. So anyway, so I ended up paying $580 for this, and so far it seems pretty decent. So there you go. I hope that helps. Don't ask me any questions. I probably won't be able to answer them. You can. I might. Who knows? But anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good day.